Hello, welcome back to the Maya Toolbelt. This is Michael. So, between last video and this one, I actually sent a work in progress to the technical director of the play that I'm in that I'm doing this for, and he sent me back a note saying that he liked these, instead of it being blue on one side and red on the other, he wanted it to be kind of blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, like kind of alternating colors. And I did a web search for something like this, and this is the closest I could find, so I guess we're taking a little bit of a creative liberty with this. So we're not going to do this, we're not going to divide it up like this, but I guess we can go red, blue, red, red, blue, red on both sides, and then we'll see what he thinks about that. So in order to do that, let's see, I'm going to get rid of this side. We're going to just do one side and copy it over for the other side. So we'll grab all this stuff and delete it, and we'll do our changes over here. So we're going to divide this up into 3 distinct pieces, and I think what I'm going to do is move these lights a little bit. So move this one a little bit over here, and I was pressing up to select the group. Let's see, move this one over here, just kind of get a little bit more space so we get some more division between these. So that looks close enough. And then for this shell, I'm going to actually divide this. So let's go ahead, and we have one edge loop already here. We can grab this edge loop and just kind of center it between these two lights that we have, and then I'll go to Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop, and do another one right through there. So now I got both of these. I'll select them both, and I'll go to Edit Mesh, Bevel, and decrease our fraction. Looks like I lost one. Let me undo that. Let me go ahead, and when something like that happens, what I tend to do is delete history. So let's delete the history, this nice blue button here. And let's try this again. Select both these edges, Edit Mesh, Bevel. There we go. So now we got 2 distinct bevels going on. I'm going to increase the segments by 1 so we get a point going through the middle there. And then I can grab the middle edge loop of both of these, and we'll go to Edit Mesh, Transform, and poke this in. Okay, and then I'll need to fix a little bit. Grab these points down here and kind of fill in this gap. So something like that. We'll do the same over here. Just kind of fix these points to line them up with these other ones. They'll still be indented, but that's fine. But it'll be a little more orderly like this. And because we're going to be forward facing, I'm not really worried about the back of these right now. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this piece through here, and I'm going to go ahead and separate it. So go to Edit Mesh, Extract, and every time I do an extract, I go back to Object Mode, select one of the pieces, press the Up key because it automatically creates this group here. You can see it right there, and go to Modify, actually Edit, Ungroup. I don't want to group that right now, and I can select these pieces and delete the histories. Okay, so now this piece in the middle here, I'll right click and say Assign Existing Material, and we'll use our red plastic material that we've already made. So this is blue, red, blue. Let me actually, okay, let's do red, blue, red actually. So we're going to do, select this one, press G, which will redo the last thing I did, which was apply this material. Then this middle one will do the opposite and do blue plastic like that. Okay, so I'm going to select these pieces, and because I've done some separations and things, they probably are no longer in my group I've been using. So I'm going to say Add Selected, and now I can grab these and press Up key to select their groups, so group 1, 2, and 3, and then I can bring this back and hold down Shift and select these. And so now I'm going to hold that, press Control D to duplicate all this stuff, press Control G to group it all, and then I'm going to scale it -1 in the X to just mirror it all to the other side. And then I can ungroup it, edit, ungroup. So now it's all over here. So now I have it alternating like he asked for. Now because it's alternating now, it doesn't really make as much sense to have this be blue and this be red. So what I think I'm going to do instead, let me grab that material, just that blue glass panel material, go into the attribute editor, and I'm going to make it a yellow color. So instead of blue, let's do kind of a orangey yellow, kind of a warm orange yellowish kind of color, kind of caution color. And we're going to apply that same material over here. Select that face, existing material, and that was the blue glass panel, and we're going to have to rename that now since it doesn't make any sense anymore. So blue glass panel should now be yellow glass panel, and go back down to emission. We can change this also to that same kind of yellow color. There we go. So we're getting something like that. Alright, making progress. So let's see what that looks like when we render it. Let's go to Arnold. Actually first let's save it. And then go to Arnold, render view, and hit play button. Okay, so then we have alternating red, blue, red, red, blue, red. We'll send that to him, my technical director guy, and see if he wants it different. But we'll stick with this for now. Okay, not too bad. And we'll mess with this a little bit more. Let's see. I think instead of this being a clear plastic, even though I know that was my reference, so I can find my reference image again real quick. Here's the actual image I was using. Okay, so even though it is clear plastic for real, I think for the sake of creative liberty, we'll make it more of a metal. I think that'd be better. So I'm going to grab that clear plastic material, and let's go to presets, and let's do, I guess we'll start with chrome, place it with chrome, and then increase the roughness a bit. Of course, this makes more sense to look at it here so you can see what it actually looks like. See, I want it to be more of that kind of metal color, so increasing the roughness a bit more. Let's see, what else can we do here? It looks okay. I mean, this one's obviously very metallic, more than this over here. I think that's going to be fine. Now we did have this set to be not opaque anymore, but I think we're going to have to put it back to being opaque. And I'm going to grab these faces. I'm going to separate these faces off of here, I think, and we'll let them be separate pieces. So edit mesh, extract. Let's ungroup the new group that was made, edit ungroup, and then delete their history. So now I have this piece and this piece. I can shift select them both, and we'll just combine them together. Mesh combine, again delete history. Alright, so now I have these two faces separated. Let's go ahead and bevel them and get some extrusions and stuff. So edit mesh, extrude, we're extruding them both together. And then edit mesh, we'll just bevel this. Alright, so these should be transparent. Turn off opaque for them. Yellow glass material. So what I'm going to do, again, kind of creative liberties, I'm going to grab one of these light groups, Control D to duplicate it. I'm just going to kind of place it down here, I think. And I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees in the x-axis so that this kind of platform thing will be on the roof of this chrome panel, so it's kind of down here. Again, creative liberties. What really matters is what it looks like in the render view. So we don't really see it so much. It's not a matter of seeing it, I just want to get that glow down there. See how it's kind of glowing now compared to that one? So that's what I'm going for, that's why I'm putting it down there. So we're not going to really see it so much, and see, it's group 7, so it's not keyframed. So I'm going to hit 90 degrees here, so it's pointing straight out, and duplicate this and put one over here for the other side. I know it's got a blue glow on there because I've copied it from a blue light, which I'm going to have to replace those as well for the red lights, but we'll keep it for now. So let's see, so this one is the blue one, so these two are red. So I'm going to grab these faces, make sure I got the right faces selected. Looks like a sign existing, and we're going to do the red light. Same on this side. And I know I've selected a couple extra faces, but I think it's going to be so small it's not going to make a big difference. And if I'm wrong, I will fix it. I'm just pressing G to do the last selected, the last activated command, which was apply that material. Okay, so these aren't rotating anymore. So I'm going to copy what I've done here. So at 1 at 0, at 30, at 359. So I'm going to grab these guys. So 1, this should be 0, and I'll key selected. Nope. And then at 30 it's 359, and key selected. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. So this is what it looks like so far. The red is kind of overpowering the blue just because there's two of them on both sides of this blue panel, but maybe when it's in motion it won't be quite as bad, but I don't know, I have to wait and see. I have to animate it and see what it looks like. Let me go back here and look at my samples. So I increased my transmission samples to get more samples given to the transparency effects that we have. My ray depth, I increased the transmission as well, and specular. I'm just wondering if we can get more from this if we increase the ray depth. So again, so we go to 5. Does anything change? Okay. So one thing about the Arnold render view is when you do anything in the render settings, it'll reset it'll start doing your IPR render again. So I hit the red stop button, so it doesn't do that. So I can close this and it won't like kick off another render. So this render took about a minute to do, not too bad. And we got some noise down here. We might be able to increase our light samples to get rid of some of this speckling. So at this point, you know, it's for a play. I mean, it's not like a huge deal. I'm not looking for like hyper realism either. I just want to get something that looks halfway decent. I think this does look halfway decent. So I'm going to render this 30-second sequence and just kind of see what it looks like, and I will add that to the end of this video. We'll come back next time. I'll submit this to the technical director, see what he thinks about the new look with the alternating colors, and go from there. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the video so far. You know, just kind of working on this in my little spare time that I have, but I thought, again, like I said before, I'd record it and use it for the channel. Talk to everybody later.